It's week 1 of the NFL, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Commanders and the Bucs, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right? It was hope springs eternal, even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And look at this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the 7th-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right, week 1, all has a sense of gratitude, all has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season.
It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading them out, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Such an incredible amount of promise in this man, and a lot of signs of hope since he went near the top of the draft this spring. We knew he was always going to get the start in his first career game, and this is the first step to beginning a new era for this franchise. And also that chip on his shoulder to prove that he should have been the number 1 pick.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They get to Eckler, left side. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's enough for a 1st down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Staying with Eckler. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. So the Buccaneer offense getting out there for their second drive. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? And when you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it to the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Baker now off the play fake. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. Complete out to the right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, the big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Commanders' 33-yard line.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped, it's 2nd down now. They send the tight end in motion. Running it after the penalty. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Baker now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 1st down.
So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. There's room into the secondary. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here. As you're laying there after taking that hit, are you asking your lineman? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes and yes and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Jamison Crowder on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. On first down, here's Daniels. It's caught, Eckler. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Daniels from the pistol. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Daniels on first down. Able to find Dotson here. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season. And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it, room to run. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. You try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Rolling left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vets, Tressway. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. It's into the hands of White.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Running on 2nd with White. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. No gain on the play that time, and it'll be 3rd and 12.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 12.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 3rd down.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Quick hitter complete. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Bucks ready to send it away on 4th as Jake Camarda runs on to punt it. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Commanders will go on offense. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. That pass caught by Johnson. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. 2nd and 6 coming up here. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll have 2nd and 7 to deal with. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Daniels back to throw. On target to his man Zacchaeus. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Again, Daniels to the air. Here's a quick throw, and it's caught on the slant. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 2nd and 3 now. Complete out to the right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Now Daniels off the play action. Throw complete to Sinnott. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. The 30. Gets the 10. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Daniels coming back after that pick. It's Dotson on the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Option play. Here's a give to Eckler. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. the 46. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on the 3rd and 1 run.
Press way on to punt. Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. The drive starts with a carry by White. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, I mean, you appreciate great safety play like that.
And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Here's Daniels. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jamel Dean makes the play.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They'll get it right at midfield following the INT. First and 10, it's Mayfield. That's brought in by White. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Here's the option give to White. And he's tackled for no gain. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's White again. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Ground game stopped again. That leaves them with a 4th and short.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Mayfield to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. Out of the gun, White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Staying between the tackles with Edmonds. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. They bring a tight end in motion right. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still third down.
Penalty not helping their cause for this third down. Mayfield now from the gun. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back. Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
They're kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground. Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
It's taken in by Sinnott. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. The Buccaneers add another DB. Third down coming up. Daniels. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Commanders at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, it's Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just one more yard to move the chains. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. He has the first over the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Down the middle, complete. And they get this down to the 28. They'll come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. They are throwing it again. This one taken in by Zacchaeus. And that will not be enough for a first down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Into traffic. Complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Throwing now, Daniels. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. On is Ramiz Ahmed for the Commanders' field goal try. This just 21 yards down the pipe. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here in what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We saw a strong first half out of the former Heisman Trophy winner, Baker Mayfield. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. With that, the two squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Ewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Eckler. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
It's caught. Eckler will head out of bounds after a small gain.
You compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Pass interference. Defense.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Right side, got a man, complete. And he's brought down at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Hand off now to Eckler. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Play fake here, Daniels. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, It really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2.
Washington will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. It's caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Whenever you're throwing for 2, you always expect to see the pass go into the end zone, because otherwise you risk defenders rallying to the ball and stopping it short.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. With the defensive speed in today's league, gosh, you're just taking a risk anytime you throw it short of the end zone.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Bucky Irving now to return. Returns looking good so far. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Buccaneers and Rachaad White ready to take over once again. And his performance has ailed against what has been a very stout defensive front. This hasn't been a contest to stack up there among his better showings, partner. They've made it real difficult to find any holes to hit, and there's been absolutely no space for him to work with. First down, here's Baker. Got his target, it's Otten. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. White trying this straight ahead. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Again, this is White. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Guy's man on the in. Complete. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. The give now to White. Has some space inside the 15. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Up the middle, here goes White. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
It's White on the give. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. He's got it, room to run. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third and short. Oh, they try the lateral. It's a live ball. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. And this will be a scoop and score. He brings it back for the touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down for a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
And he's able to drive up past the 40. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Daniels from the pistol. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. So 2nd down coming up. Daniels back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Again, Daniels to the air. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
The Buccaneers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Got Evans, it's complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Tight end motioning right. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 1st down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Now Mayfield. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, a run for White. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 2nd down. They'll go left side here with White. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. They motion the tight end over. 3rd and short, Mayfield. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to make the advantage 22.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Commanders are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. He's on the move. Stepping up, and he's going to run. Puts together a quality gain here before sliding to a stop. They get 13 on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Washington first. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. First and 10 from the 41. From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Took off with it again. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
Complete. It's McLaurin. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. That pass caught by Dotson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Daniels. This throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To throw, Daniels. And it's caught. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah,
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
The Commanders will line up for the two-point conversion.
Throwing now from the gun. Getting out to his left. And he's going to cross for the score. They trim that deficit down to 14. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. That one's complete right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Mayfield. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 46-yard line.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for him, thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. On 1st down, here's Eckler. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 27. On target to his man Zacchaeus. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing now, Daniels. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing from the gun. That's incomplete left side. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. Daniels to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Right side, got a man, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense set for a 1st and 10. A run now with White. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Try the right side with White. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
He stopped on the return at the 27. The Commanders set to take over. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. Play fake here, Daniels. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
And they pick him off again. Jamel Dean makes the play. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowball.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ass Payton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
McLaughlin, attack on the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense getting all set for this series. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Daniels from the pistol. Got his target, it's Zacchaeus. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Commanders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
Let's go now. Hey, roll, put up.
On first down, here's Daniels. This one taken in by Zacchaeus. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. Now Daniels off the play action. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. It's taken in by Eckler. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Daniels now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Justin Simmons.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and is clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
This offense making its way back out now. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Running on second with White. Raise this across the 25. And they finally take him down at the 27. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.